Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we'll be discussing some new luxury releases and products that are soon to be released. I'm calling my segment Love It or Leave It. It is in no way intended to change your mind on a product or make you feel bad if you like something and I don't, or vice versa. I'm basing my thoughts solely on my personal style, my needs, which is very little at the moment, my budget, also very little at the moment, and what I already have in my collection. So I'm not dead set on anything just yet. I might change my mind, but at least it will help to talk through it with you guys. So let's get started. A quick note right off the top, I washed my hair this morning and I used my new Kerastase mask. I love it so far. It was only the first time and I don't even think I left it on the full 5 to 7 minutes. I did my best, but then I just had to rinse it out and get on with my day. But I could tell a huge difference. After I blow dried my hair, it felt really soft, really manageable, hydrated, but not heavy, not weighed down or greasy, which was so nice. So I'm really looking forward to trying my other two hair masks. I want to begin with one of my favorite brands that I haven't visited in a while. I skipped their spring collection. I'm looking at the Trend Mood Instagram account and she shared some photos of the Chantecaille Summer 2020 collection and it looks really pretty. There are two face palettes. It looks like a highlighter blush. One of them is more coral in tone and the other one is more of a traditional pink cheek. And then there are 4 slim lipsticks. The Radiance Chic Cheek and Highlighter Duo retails for $84 each, so it's pretty pricey, what you'd expect from Chantecaille. And I'm tempted to get them both for the sake of swatching them both on camera. I don't know if I'm going to get them both or just choose one. I'm not really fussed about the lipsticks. They look really beautiful. Limited edition, of course. They're lip tint hydrating balms, $34 each. There's a sheer red, sheer orange, sheer pink, and sheer plum. I have enough lip balms and I wear so much lipstick already that I don't really go through my lip balms that often. As much as they're beautiful and I love the cause, I think it would be wasteful of me to get the lip tint and maybe be better for me to just pick up both of the face palettes. That coral is just calling my name. Ooh, they're both so beautiful. It looks like a portion of the proceeds from the highlighter sales will go to the nonprofit organization Wild Aid and their mission to reduce global consumption of wildlife products. That's amazing. I love that they do this. And every time Chantecaille releases a seasonal collection with animals, there's generally only one hero product that will help go towards the cause. It's not the entire collection. This kind of helps boost my case to pick up both of the face palettes and skip out on the lip tints. And I love the packaging. I really liked the hummingbird packaging. It was the product inside that didn't wow me. And I heard from so many people who said that they're obsessed with their hummingbird palette. So I know there are plenty of people out there who are really happy with the spring collection. I just didn't think the colors moved me and I decided to skip it. I love this packaging. I love the product inside. And I'm a water person. I don't want to get weird on you guys, but I am a Cancer. I'm a crab. I live by the water and I just am always drawn to the water. I was raised by the water and I have to be near water. Just anything really pertaining to the ocean. I love it. I think it is so beautiful. It speaks to my soul. So I'm obsessed with this entire collection. I know it's available right now for pre-order. I will probably wait until it arrives at Nordstrom or Neiman Marcus, one of the stores that is near me. Something that I've figured out with Chantecaille is that they do have limited quantities, but they don't always sell out. Or if they sell out initially, they will come back in stock. So I'm not going to rush out to pre-order like I did for holiday because those palettes or those powders are still available online. Maybe not directly on their website, but you can still get your hands on them. So I'm going to wait. I'm going to keep my cool and whenever it's available at Nordstrom is when I'll pick it up. The next item is also from the Trend Mood Instagram and it's the powder from Gucci. I've heard this is really beautiful and the compact is stunning. I mentioned it in one of my videos regarding the brow pencil and the new mascara. It almost has this vintage vibe and the powder is the same way. I love what they've done with their rebranding Beauty because Gucci had Beauty, but it wasn't really popular. It didn't really take off. I think they maybe carried it at Bloomingdale's, only select retailers, and it was hard to find. I actually had a girlfriend who was a representative for Gucci, and she talked about the products. She said she really liked them, but it was nothing that really stood out. You know, I can't even remember some of the packaging from the old Gucci Beauty products. I didn't own any of the old Gucci products, and it just wasn't on anybody's radar, I don't think. They've completely turned it around, and now everything they're coming out with is so enticing. And I love the color story. I love that light, kind of pale millennial pink. I love the gold. The weighted packaging, you know, the weighted lipsticks, the weighted mascara. It feels luxurious, and there is this kind of vintage element to it. But these compacts look amazing. I've heard the powder is great quality because, of course, beautiful packaging doesn't mean anything if the product inside isn't nice. I'm definitely picking up one of these compacts when they're available, 100%. It says coming soon to Sephora. Of course, they couldn't be there for the sale. 12 shades available. But they show models with different skin tones, including a really dark-skinned model, a light-skinned model. 12 shades isn't a lot. But, you know, depending on the type of product, if it goes on a little bit more sheer, 12 shades could certainly serve a nice majority of the population. I'm obsessed with just the look of the compact. They suckered me in. I'm crossing my fingers that I can get my hands on this next product. So this is brought to us by the fabulous Anna S. on Instagram. And all of these pages I will link down below so you can check them out for yourself. But this is a Dior Summer Skin Foundation. It's supposed to be limited edition just for the summer. I don't care. I just want to try it. It sounds so nice. Something that's glowy and lightweight. Basically a tinted moisturizer, but I really like my Dior Forever Glow foundation, so maybe this will be a lighter version of that. That's what I envision in my head, at least. It just says Dior Summer 2020 Color Games Collection, 24-hour wear. It looks like a sheer tint. Now, she's based in London, so I know sometimes European countries don't get the same products that we get in the States and vice versa, so I'm hoping that it is going to make it to the United States. Her review says she really likes it. She wore it for a couple days. She used a Tom Ford foundation brush. She appreciated that it was sheer water-based. It gave her a sun-kissed touch. That sounds beautiful. Perfection. Hopefully we'll be able to try it out for ourselves, but she did post a picture of the back of the box with all of the ingredients listed, which I know can be incredibly helpful, especially if you're sensitive to some ingredients. So definitely check out her Instagram page and follow along. She's always updating with great beauty news. She also has a photo here of the rest of the Dior summer collection, which I am waiting patiently for. I think it was available on the Dior website. You could order from them directly, and then maybe they sold out of some pieces. Just like Chantecaille, I'm waiting. I can keep my cool and wait for it to arrive at Nordstrom. But both of these eyeshadow palettes look really pretty. I'm very tempted by the browns with the orange and the pink, but then I'm also tempted by the blues and the pink. So maybe I'll pick up both. Maybe I'll end up choosing just one. I love both palettes. I think they're both really pretty. The bronzer looks really gorgeous. The nail polishes look really pretty. But I'm most excited for the two eyeshadow palettes and then the Dior Summer Skin Foundation. I can pretty much always skip the limited edition lipsticks just because I already own so many lipsticks that it takes something really special, like really out of this world packaging or some sort of different unique effect to really excite me when it comes to lips. The orange nail polish is pretty. I liked the orange nail polish that came out with the Chanel collection. The only reason I didn't order it is because when I placed my Summer of Glow collection order, because I had the nail polish, they said I could only do ground shipping instead of the free overnight. So I said, I'll skip it and then revisit. So if I do pick up an orange nail polish for summer, I'll pick up the new Chanel. Now here's a really interesting post about Dior. I'm now on Mary Tushik's Instagram page. I've talked about her before. This is a photo of what looks like 12. Let's see, can I do fast math? 12 eyeshadow palettes. They must be revamping the entire eyeshadow collection to launch 12 new eyeshadow palettes. I imagine they're going to get rid of what they currently have in line and then replace them with these. And they look nice, but there's not a single palette that really sticks out to me as being the palette, you know, the go-to. They're pretty. I'm assuming that these are now going to be the new standard palettes. So it makes sense that the colors are more traditional, things that we've seen time and time again, because these are going to be your everyday palettes. You know, it's not glitter, special, crazy colors, no jewel tones. But there's something here for absolutely everybody that's going to be flattering for all different eye colors, all different skin tones. You can find something here. This gold palette here in the corner. This could be pretty, but it looks like 5 palettes that I already own. The cranberry palette looks nice. They're all pretty, but not anything that I feel like you're gonna need to rush out to purchase. So right now, this is a skip for me. Let's quickly talk about these Tom Ford face and eye palettes. I'm very curious to hear what you guys think about them. I know they've been available for a while, at least on the Tom Ford website. Last time I checked, I don't think they're at Nordstrom or any of the other department stores just yet. They will be soon at some point. When I first heard about these, I was really excited because I have one of the very old face and eye palettes. It's the Soleil Blanc packaging. I got it years ago, but I love it. I think it is so beautiful. I love the colors inside. And so I thought I would definitely pick one up. And then as soon as I saw that they were available, I checked out the colors. None of these really move me or do anything for me. I don't like the fact that they come in the mahogany packaging. There's just nothing that really strikes me or grabs me or inspires me to drop $150. But I'm curious, I mean, have you guys picked any of these up? Are there any of these palettes that you think are really amazing? Is there something that I'm not seeing here? I want to see them in person and maybe that will change my mind. But looking at the photos on Instagram, on the website, there's just nothing that looks that unique or looks like it would add something different, add value to my current makeup collection. I've skipped out on all of the new Tom Ford beauty, and I love Tom Ford. I'm always looking forward to their new collection, so I'm hoping that they come out with something else really interesting sometime soon. Here's an exciting new launch. Today, Wayne Goss is launching his luxury lip collection, lip liners, lipsticks, lip glosses. And this is one launch that I am on the fence. I'm not leaning one way or another. I am just sitting pretty straight on the fence. I could stay here for a long time, but I know I'm going to have to make a game time decision one way or another so I don't miss out. You guys have to let me know what you think. I posted a poll on Instagram stories because I was curious. You know, I wanted to take the temperature of the room. At first it was pretty 50-50, and then it has started to take a turn into a must-have it. People are really interested. I like the look of the glosses. The lipsticks look pretty. Nothing really out of this world. Nothing that would add something different to my collection. The lip liners are probably going to be beautiful. Right now I have so many lip liners, so I'm really not in the market. I'm not in the market for any lips at the moment. If I do make a purchase of anything, it would be the glosses, and they're just nude glosses. I mean, they look really pretty the way nude glosses do, but I don't know. I'm kind of not quite sure how to feel about it. If I make a purchase, it would be to support Wayne. They are really pretty. I'm gonna have to see what the price tag is because there are just so many luxury brands coming out with things that I would normally review, and so I'm sure some people are expecting those reviews, and I would rather stick to what I know and what I feel good about than pick up some lip products that may end up rotting on my vanity. I'm not sure if that's really the smart way to go, even though it looks tempting and the colors look really pretty. I love these swatches on the light-skinned model and then the dark-skinned model of the glosses. This intrigues me. This is the Tea to Tan Face and Body Set Instant Liquid Bronzer from By Terry. When I was shopping around and I picked up my liquid blush and the face palette, which I did receive an email, it has shipped. Thank the heavens. Who knows when it will get here, but at least it's on its way. I didn't even look twice at this product. I just didn't really care for it. They also came out with a Rose de Balm Summer Edition, which I kind of thought about and then decided against. But now that I've been using my liquid bronzer from Bare Minerals, I've been kind of coming back to this product, read reviews, come back to it, I look at it again. This may be something that I end up getting just because By Terry products usually contain skincare and really great ingredients for the skin, and it seems like it would work the same way. I don't really know. So it's a liquid bronzer, it's not a sunless tanner, but they say you can just apply it directly to the face or you can mix it into your moisturizer. It does not say anywhere that I've read that you can mix it into your foundation. But if you use it by itself, it's matte. If you shake the bottle, it has shimmer. It comes with a full size and then a little travel size. I'm just so interested. I want to know what it looks like because people say it's the most natural looking tan, and as I've told you guys, I never sunless tan my face, so sometimes it does look a little bit funny. If my body's really tan, my face is really ghostly. If I'm just running out the door, I almost feel like I have to put something on my face so that I don't look nuts. So maybe this liquid bronzer would be the trick. It sounds like you can just apply it on the skin and it gives you a summer glow without the foundation. Because my Bare Minerals bronzer, I like to mix that into foundation. I'm not sure if it would look pretty on the skin by itself, you know, nothing else. So I don't know. 4.5 stars out of 5. Only 4 reviews right now. It's a new product. I imagine it's limited just for summer. So maybe I'll bite the bullet. If that coupon code still works, this could be coming home with me. That's basically it for all of the heavy hitters, the brands that I'm always focused on. Unless you know something that I don't. Definitely drop me a comment if I skipped something or I forgot about something. You guys are always the best scouts, tagging me in photos and keeping me up to date, so I greatly appreciate it. I did pull up the Sephora app just so I could scroll through the just arrived section. It's always sort of painful to shop at a retailer right after a sale has ended. I like to give myself several weeks, sometimes months, before I go back because I just think about the dollars that I could have saved. But there are a couple things here. Fenty, I know she came out with some new cream cheeks, cream contours. I'm sort of interested. I kind of want to wait and see them in store. Let me know what you guys think, if that's something that you're really interested in. They have the new pink Dyson, I wish. Here's the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Serum Crystal Elixir, $80. This is a skip for me, at least for now. I love the idea of this hybrid skincare glow product, but I have a lot of liquid illuminators that give me glow and I'm pretty much set on my skincare, so I just wouldn't really have a reason to pick this up now. It has vitamin C, polyglutamic acid, Replexium, whatever that is. This NARS Orgasm eyeshadow palette looks really stunning, but only 1 star. That's so sad. What happened to NARS? You know, I saw this Orgasm collection and it looks really pretty. Even the Laguna collection looked really pretty. Not enough to inspire me to actually purchase anything. I feel like they need to do something different. You know, Laguna and Orgasm are amazing, but you can only expand upon that for so long until you really need to come up with something different. Here I say that and I'm looking at this Orgasm oil-infused lip tint like, ooh, oil-infused lip tint, maybe I will get it. Okay, that looks interesting. The products look really beautiful. I don't know. I don't really hear people go crazy for NARS like they used to. It's a shame because their products are really nice. I go crazy for the liquid blush. If they expanded that shade range, I would pick them all up. It's just one of their best. No, 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 no. Everything else is a pretty easy skip. Givenchy Liquid Balm. Oof, I'm still tempted. But because I missed it during the sale, I can't go back for a while. You know, I was having this discussion actually earlier with a fellow creator, and you reach a point where you have so much stuff that in order to spend money now on makeup, it has to be something really special that is going to make me so happy, or else it just feels like such a waste. I always save all of my empties so that at the end of the year I can revisit, dig through the trash, so to speak, create a video, of course, but it's a great indicator of what I actually use throughout the year. There are always a ton of foundations, sometimes powders, mascaras, mostly those items. Rarely lipsticks, occasionally lip glosses. There are just some categories that I am not in the market for. I own too much already, and at this point it's starting to feel a little bit wasteful, and it doesn't feel good to just buy, and then I almost have nowhere to put it. That does not make me feel good at all. I've never wanted to have that type of makeup collection that feels overwhelming. That gives me anxiety, me personally. But I love to see other people's collections that are crazy and insane. But I feel like I've done a pretty good job, considering I have this YouTube channel, limiting purchases to things that make me really excited. So that's kind of the bar. I've set the bar here, and if it doesn't reach the bar, it's not going in the shopping cart. And I encourage anybody to go through their empties or take an inventory of the things that they actually use. I think that is vital information when shopping for new makeup. That way you can be a smart consumer and not waste your money. I'm gonna throw it out there just in case, but today Pat McGrath Labs re-released her Decadence eyeshadow palette, all gold packaging. It looks so beautiful. I'm not sure it will still be available by the time this video airs tomorrow, which is today for you, which is weird and confusing, but it said limited quantities or extremely limited quantities. So I thought, oh gosh, what is that? Like 10, 20, 50? How many palettes is that? Extremely limited. Oh my gosh. I signed up. I got the email with the access code. I logged in. I took a look at the palette, and then I closed the window. That's a skip for me. It looks like a beautiful palette, but I've sort of expressed myself about Pat McGrath Labs. I love the palette I own. I'm excited for my second palette to arrive, but I'm not going to just get crazy and start purchasing all of her palettes because I know myself. I know the makeup that I usually wear. I don't think I'll really get a lot of use out of them. Moving forward, if there are new launches, then yes, I'll take a look at them. The Divine Rose palette, if that comes back into stock, I've heard so many great things. That would be a palette that I would pick up. But other than that, I'm just gonna hold off. I was very proud of myself. I clicked away as soon as possible. If it is still available, I will link it down below for any of you guys who have been waiting for this moment. Hopefully everybody who wants to get their hands on this palette can, because it looks really pretty, and I'm sure there are people out there who are going to make magic with it. And that completes today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Leave me your comments, questions down below. I'm very interested in your feedback. So if you have thoughts about the products that I talked about today, or if I left something off the list completely, drop me a comment. We'll keep the conversation going there. As always, I will be linking everything mentioned, everything on my face, down in the description box. That's for your convenience. And for more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell.